Hello, this is Jason Long for INCS 514 with Dr. Potness. This is my screen share assignment. It is the second part of our assignment for podcasting and screencasting. I've decided to record with Zoom today for a couple of different reasons. Number one, Zoom is what we use in our class, and it's what Tennessee uses to do the online courses and the screen shares and everything. Secondly, Zoom makes it very easy to record a screencast, and I can see myself using Zoom down the road if I ever needed to record a webinar of some kind, or share with my colleagues on how to do something like that. What I'm going to do today is discuss the new Search Ohio resource sharing that was just introduced to our library system probably about 3 weeks ago. Before we moved to Search Ohio, we had to use the traditional interlibrary loan system where we would request titles from other library systems, and it was a pretty involved process, which I'll go over here as well. We decided to move to Search Ohio for a number of different reasons. Number one, heck of a lot cheaper to use Search Ohio versus the traditional interlibrary loan. Secondly, there's far more resources available than what we had with interlibrary loan. And thirdly, it works on the same concept as our traditional materials request from our own branch-to-branch system that we use now. So those are the reasons we decided to do it. So we're going to go to my screen here, and we're going to go ahead and swipe over to our homepage. This is the homepage for my library, Dayton Metro Library. And the catalog search field is right here in the middle. So what I'm going to do is click in the search field. And with the 50th anniversary of the moon landing this year, we've had a lot of interest in books about the moon, books about astronomy, books about space exploration. So I'm going to pick a title that somebody may ask for. Let's say you've got someone who's really interested in the moon and the moon missions, but they also really like the fun parts of 3D viewing, like 3D images and that kind of stuff. And they wanted to know if we had any books with 3D pictures of the moon. So we're going to do a search for a title that I know exists called Moon Mission 3D. And we'll click on Go. And what this is going to do is open up a new tab in our catalog. And you'll see here it brings up one of one titles. So if we scroll down, we'll look and see the Apollo missions for kids, the people and engineering behind the race to the moon. This is not the title we were looking for. So before, what we would have to do, we could try our interlibrary loan system. If I come up here to this tab, I already have the interlibrary loan page pulled up. And you can see there's a lot of information to enter. You have to enter your full name, your library card number, phone, email, et cetera, what branch. This was all pretty convoluted for patrons. The form asks for the book edition, the ISBN, the publication date. Patrons generally don't know a lot of that information, and that's okay. Staff would actually use this form far more than patrons would. It was kind of a weird workaround, and then the always wonderful CAPTCHA at the bottom to prove that you're not a robot. So if we go back into our catalog holding, you'll see, again, this isn't the title we're looking for, but we have Search Ohio over here on the right-hand side. So we are going to click that. And that takes us to the Search Ohio searching page. So what we'll do is Moon Mission 3D, and we will hit enter. And right here, we've got Moon Mission 3D by David J. Eicher and Brian May, so we'll click on this. And here we can verify with the patron that this might be something they would be interested in. A 3D viewer is included, so you can look at those stereoscopic 3D images of the moon. We could read the summary of the title. It talks about the space race, President Kennedy, July 2069, Neil Armstrong, et cetera, et cetera. So yes, this is something that the patron would definitely be interested in. So what we'll do is bring our cursor up here to request it. That will open up a new page. And we still have some stuff to fill out, but it's not going to be nearly as much as our traditional interlibrary loan. So we're going to come down here and scroll through these Ohio libraries until we find my library, Dayton Metro. The reason you have to choose a library is because it is contingent on authentication with your library's ILS. So that's how they know you're affiliated with that library. So for the last name, we'll type in my last name. We will type in my card number. And finally, we'll type in our 4-digit PIN, which is our version of a password, passcode, etc. We have to select a pickup location. So I'm going to select my branch that I work at, Miami Township. And if you're doing this for a patron, you want to make sure you have all of this information verified, especially the barcode. Since you can't see the digits, you'll just want to make sure that you have it typed in correctly. And we will click on Submit. And this screen will tell us that your request for Mission Moon 3D by David Eicher and Brian May was successful. The item will be requested from the Rodman Public Library, and it tells us you will be able to pick up this material at Miami Township branch at Dayton Metro Library when it is ready. Traditionally, we're seeing somewhere between 7 to 10 to 15 days turnaround for this material, which is probably about half of the time that it took to get our traditional interlibrary loan materials in. So that's a good upgrade in terms of expediency for the patron. So once again, this has been a look at Search Ohio. I can see our training office doing a video like this and putting it up on our staff homepage. Since this is a new resource, not a lot of staff have actually gotten their hands on to use it yet, but I can see our training office using Zoom or some other screen sharing platform to record a video like this to post and share, so that way people can get a good look at how it works and also try it hands-on for themselves as well. So thank you very much, and I hope you have a great day.